The S8 Dragon is Bruker's latest offering in the simultaneous XRF field. A multi-channel spectrometer is one that has fixed wavelength dispersive channels where the geometries inside have been optimized for the analysis of a single element.
Traditionally, with simultaneous units for XRF, you could only measure for the elements that you had channels for, fixed channels for, meaning that you have a fixed crystal and fixed detector. With our S8 Dragon, we're adding the flexibility to that traditional XRF simultaneous unit.
We've introduced the idea of putting a multi-element channel in there, which is one of our energy dispersive detectors, our X-flash energy dispersive detectors. You can have your 14 fixed element channels to give you the very high precision, very high accuracy for the elements that you routinely measure, but then you also have the multi-element channel to give you the flexibility to look for other elements. The S8 Dragon as an instrument was designed with automation in mind. If your laboratory is getting to the point at which you're measuring 500, 600, 700, 1,000 samples a day, you're either going to need an army of lab techs to actually prepare all these things or some sort of automated sample process line. And the S8 Dragon comes with all the necessary features in it to actually allow, for example, a conveyor belt to introduce the samples, for automated milling, for automated pellet pressing, all these kind of things to prepare your samples for you, give them to the Dragon, measure them, and then spit the results out afterwards. Because of the tube above kind of orientation in the spectrometer, if you've maybe got your pressed pellet that's not been quite pressed exactly perfect and little bits of it might drop off during the measurement, they're not actually going to fall onto the X-ray tube or onto any of the spectrometer components such as the collimators or the crystals. This increases the laboratory's sample throughput and reduces the need for perfect sample preparation every time.
So you have a high demand because of the high number of samples you're getting, and you need results fairly quickly. And so if you were to run this with the S8 Dragon, the beauty about this is that you can measure all the elements simultaneously, so the measurement time is very short.
If a sample runtime is approximately 60 seconds on a standard simultaneous system, the Dragon uses the multi-element channel in conjunction with your fixed element channel, so in that same 60 seconds you actually capture the rest of the periodic table. In an application such as minerals exploration or mining, this is going to be very important as the results that come from the spectrometer are going to help those actually digging holes to govern whether they need to go a bit deeper or whether they move somewhere else to find the mineral or the ore or whatever it is that they're looking for.
So 60 seconds times 60 minutes times 24 hours, that's a lot of samples that you can run during the day.